The Artemis II mission is kind of badass. As we all know, it's like real life Fantastic Four. And the new Fantastic Four movie was kind of donkey butt cheeks. Not to be a hater, but I love Chris Evans' Human Torch. It gets the rocks off. But this is not about that. This is about the Artemis II mission being so absolutely sick. I mean, the commander of this mission his name is Reed. Same name as basically the leader in Fantastic Four. Crazy little coincidence. But watching this little expedition, I say little as in it's not like the most crazy awesome sauce thing ever, going around the earth and the moon. All this stuff is sick as heck, my boy. But the reason I think it's also so cool for everyone who doesn't even care about space and time and you're so edgy. You're like, I don't really care. Like, I just care about shut up. The reason this is so important is because it really does show that not everything matters as much as you think it does. And I forgot one of the guy's names. I think it starts with a V, but he was saying how beautiful the earth was, how it doesn't we're over here, you're over here, but we're all in the same thing. We're all fighting in the same universe. We're all together, all this stuff. It was a whole lot of blah 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 blah, but it was pretty impactful. I'm just trying to give you a little keynote summary of he's just saying that whether you believe in a god or you don't, all this stuff, we're still all together. We're still on this beautiful planet that may be flat, it may be round, it doesn't matter, whatever you think, who really cares, but we're here and we're fighting. And it made me think, you know what, my finals are coming up for school. You know what? Maybe if I fail them, maybe if I get a bad grade, we're in space right now. There's human beings in space right now. There's human beings in India probably being awesome. There's people in, Zimbabwe being cool, doing cool stuff. There's a World Cup coming. There's people, making a sick movie for Avengers Doomsday. There's so much cool stuff happening on this earth right now that people are doing, people are gonna do, things that you're gonna do, things that you're not gonna do, things that you're gonna fail at, things that you're gonna be awesome sauce at, stuff you don't even know it's coming into your life yet. That's what I always think about. I'm like, if you close your eyes and just think, you have no idea how good your life can be in a year. You don't. And this may not make any sense. I don't know, but this mission, this IRL COD mission, which is so awesome, but that NASA is doing, made me realize maybe some things that are so minuscule, like a finals test, which seem massive right now. Maybe it's just not the end of the world. And maybe this is a big cope because I'm absolutely screwed and I started studying way too late. But it does help knowing that I'm, this entire month of April, which is my birthday month, I've been so not hanging out with friends, not being alive, not being fun, just been studying, and I'm like, you know what? I'm giving so much weight to this test in May that I'm ruining my life. And I think even ruining a month, which, may seem like nothing in comparison to a big finals that can determine if I get a job or not. It can be the end all be all. But even wasting a singular day studying for 10 hours, and I get you have to do things you don't want to do. People go to work for 8 hours a day. Oh, I feel so bad for myself. I have to study for 10 hours. But maybe it's just not the end of the world. It's just not. Some guys said 80% of the stuff you worry about in the future or that you're thinking about doesn't even come true. You're worried about 80% of the stuff you're worried about doesn't even actually happen. So you're worrying for no reason. And, sometimes the other 15%, it's if it does happen, it's not even ever as bad as you think it was or it would have been. And 2% it actually does kind of screw you in the ass, but that's just 2%. But this mission has just really showed that, I don't know, small things that may seem big right now, you have a CPA exam or a job deadline, a test. Just think in the future, you can do big things. There's people on this planet right now that are literally not on this planet right now in a spaceship because someone made a rocket ship. Someone had the balls to go up there in that ship, and people are doing cool things. So you don't have to be the bad guy. No, sorry. I just love that quote from the Lego movie. But you don't have to worry about things that you think might ruin your life all the time. There are bigger things out there. Don't sweat the small stuff, really. And that mission has showed me to just relax a wee bit. What's crazy to me is Spongebob is still running. I saw that it might be the longest running show, I believe, or something like that. And I fully thought it was done. And the reason I thought of Spongebob yesterday because Tekashi 69 that said that the Venezuelan president that got arrested and captured by the US, apparently him and Tekashi 69 were in the same Maduro. Yeah, this is his name. Apparently they were in the same prison and they talked and he signed one of Tekashi 6ix9's SpongeBob things. I don't know what it was. It had SpongeBob in it. He signed something that had the name SpongeBob in it, and Tekashi 6ix9ine was talking about it. I know, groundbreaking, amazing, sick ass news. This is really gonna help society. But I thought, and it reminded me of SpongeBob, and I was like, oh my god, is that show still going? And I'm like, yeah, it is. And I thought to myself, every kid should grow up watching SpongeBob. Every kid. You might be thinking, no, it's actually bad for your brain. It's bad for your brain. No. If you grow up on SpongeBob, first of all, look how I turned out. I watched every SpongeBob episode. Look at me. Okay, maybe I'm not the best example, but watching SpongeBob as a kid gives you a sort of exuberant, bubbly kind of energy, because the show is a lot of it really is happiness and I'm ready. The guy loves work. Maybe he was priming us. Maybe the elites were priming us to love work because SpongeBob loved work so much they got us. But SpongeBob was always so positive, wanted to make friends. And watching that show, like, I swear, you can tell if you're like, I'd say like the age of like 18 right now to 25. Yeah, about that age. You can tell by knowing someone or just talking to someone if they were allowed or if they watched SpongeBob as a kid. I'm telling you, people have like, you might be thinking, oh, this is you're doing too much here. No, I trust me. When I meet people and I have my friends, that's my special talent, but I'm 100% of the time right when I ask someone, you were not allowed to watch SpongeBob as a kid, right? You didn't watch SpongeBob. And they go, no, I wasn't. No, I never watched it. Because they have like, it's like a bad thing. It's not being racist towards people that haven't watched SpongeBob. But it's like they're more calm, they're more like, maybe a bit more mature, I guess, which is, great for you, man. You're sick. You're sick as heck, my boy. But maybe but the ones that can watch it, the ones that did watch it, you can tell there's a bit more life to them, a bit more goofiness, a bit more of like, happiness. It just, they make more good out of bad situations. So if you're thinking of becoming a parent, if you're like, you know what, maybe I do want kids. Maybe I'm going to try really hard to find a wife. It's difficult, or trying to find a husband. If you want kids or you have kids, I'm telling you, make them watch SpongeBob. I mean, people act like SpongeBob is literally like making kids watch like, I don't know, World War II like beheading videos, like it's that bad. It's really not that bad. It's just a wholesome show. There's no like weird stuff in it. It's happiness. Your kid will grow up a kinder, more bubbly, fun person. Like, don't you want that for your kid? Like, come on. Set your kid up for success. A bit random, but this guy named DaddyWellness on Instagram, TikTok, he just started a YouTube. He's been getting pretty big lately, and he's pretty huge. He's basically known for, I don't know, I guess motivational stuff, but he does like zins, and he says like, seep. And the seep thing, I'm like, the first couple of times I'm like, yeah, nice. And then he kept doing it and kept doing it. You can tell he tried very hard, and it worked. He made it his thing. People go up to him and say, seep, you got us. And I don't think promoting nicotine to little kids is cool or funny. Again, I'm not a hero here. I'm not like, hey, don't do that, because I used to promote sports betting, so I can't really be like, hey, no. But like, like he obviously clearly was paid by like Lucy and all these people to like, hey, it's really fun. I'm just gonna stop there. But this is not about that. This is about the respect that I have for him. Which, like, who cares if I respect him, or if I respect him? Yeah, like, who cares? Like, this guy, he doesn't know me. He doesn't care if I like him. But I just want to put it out there that, like, this guy seems like quite an idiot, same age as me, but he made it happen. He made it work. He put himself out there, looked like a complete dumbass for years. Like, I used to see his videos a bit ago before he really, really popped off while scrolling, and I'm like, dude, this guy is, like, trying so hard to, be the seep guy, and he was doing too much. But he didn't care about the embarrassment. Like, he really, like, said, like, he, quote, risked his aura by posting 100 times a day on Instagram. And like, I know it doesn't seem like the most brave thing ever to go post on IG and TikTok, but it is scary to post really cornball things and really out there things, like to not just millions of people online where anyone can see it, parents, other adults, kids, blah, 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 but also your friends. Like it is really embarrassing when your friends see your stuff. It's like, I mean, unless you're really proud of it, but especially when you're a small creator and you're making like outlandish content to try to get big, like you're obviously putting on a front sometimes when you like him pops his in and goes, seep, 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 seep. But he didn't care. He literally just put himself out there and just kept posting. Look at him now. He has my dream, and the dream that he said he wanted forever, which all he wanted to do was work from his phone, from his computer, and travel the world. It's exactly what he's doing. Traveling the world, going wherever he wants, makes a seep video, and it works, pays the bills, and now he lives life free at 23. And it's very respectable. I may not think the content is like goofball-y enough for me. Again, I'm no person to judge. Trust me. I'm not saying I'm great either, but he doesn't care. If I said it to his face, he'd probably laugh in my face face and not care. You just have to not care about whatever you want to do. You can be literally like this idiot who blew up because he just kept doing it, didn't care, kept going, made crazy dumb stuff, and it worked. It's just keep going. Just do it. Just literally Nike, just do it.